Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today we're going to be talking about the Devin Booker layup style in NBA 2K25. Now, in NBA 2K24, this had a floater animation that was almost unguardable. People started using the Devin Booker floater toward the end of the year, also because you got heat check based on hitting layups. In NBA 2K25, they removed the ability to get heat check on greening layups, and also that super consistent teardrop animation you would get doing a floater going a certain direction every single time. You don't get it as consistently in NBA 2K25. You do still get it, as you guys can see I do it right here, but sometimes you're going to get a slower animation. If you're not at the right angle, you're going to get that floater animation, which it still works, but it's definitely slower, a lot more guardable. Is Devin Booker layup style good in NBA 2K25, even with all of these nerfs? Yes, this is still a great layup package to have. That floater's really good. I'm a big fan of the X button layups on the Devin Booker layup style as well. You can see a little reverse layup right here. Another really good thing about the Devin Booker layup style is the hop step layup. As you guys can see, it creates a very good amount of space. You can turn this into a dunk if you would like as well. The spin layups in this package get you a good amount of space. Now, they're a little bit slow depending on where you take off from, but that's not always necessarily a bad thing. Now, at 87 driving layup, that's where you get this layup style unlocked. You also get the LeBron James layup style unlocked at 87, and you also get the SGA layup style. You can see the scoops just about as normal as any other scoops in any other layup style. Is this the best one for 87 driving layup? I still think that LeBron is a bit ahead of it, especially too in NBA 2K25, where you can't rely on getting that really good floater animation every single time. It's very close though. LeBron James is not as overpowered, and I do really like the X button layups with this. You guys can see starting off playing against a GOAT tier horse mascot guy. I end up starting off with a nice self lob layup. He's playing pretty good defense. I end up kind of doing a Euro in to his body, and it works out. He gets a weak contest. He was playing very good defense though, but as you guys can see, if you got a high driving layup rating, it's going to help you hit those contested layups. And on top of that, as you guys can see, if he doesn't jump, even if he's there, it's going to go in a lot of the time. That's the bad floater animation, which isn't as bad as you would think it is. Now, right here, he's going to start playing a little bit back. Let me shoot, because I've hit 4 layups on him, and I end up stepping out, unfortunately. I mean, I was hot. I was 5 for 5. I end up getting to stop, get past him, go with the X button layup. I get in front of him, even if he has a good block rating, which he probably doesn't because he's a guard. I'm still going to knock that down. It's going to be a tough animation to block. 7 for 7. 15. I mean, you guys can see this is not just, showing you guys the best clips of the layup. This is in one game right there. I hit him with the spin layup, get past him, go to the corner, run back, get a nice reverse, and he jumps, but it is an open animation. And as you guys can see, man, 9 for 9 against a GOAT tier player. Now, the only thing that's going to make me miss is mistiming a jump shot wide open at the top of the key, but I'm going to get a layup right here to end the game. So it's not something that is just, this is cool, this is, realistic, I want to use this. Even though it's not going to be that good, I still want to use it for fun. You can definitely use it for fun, but it is going to be good as well. Right here, I do a Euro step behind the back. Now, it's hard to get that one to go off as well. What you have to do is have body contact, and then you can actually Euro and put the ball behind your back. Don't rely on getting that animation too often, though. It's not going to pop up, and if you try to, count on it, it's going to put you in a bad spot. Look at this, man. Fly by him, get the layup. Now, I said these layups can be good. Having a high driving layup can be good. That doesn't mean it's necessarily worth it. Having a high driving layup in NBA 2K25 is expensive, and the dunk meter, even just lower driving dunk like 80 is going to be pretty consistent. You don't need the super high driving layup, especially if you have both of them. That is a lot of attribute points invested in the finishing, but as you guys can see, my build has that. And I'm glad I do. It is a lot of fun. At the end of the day, make a build the way you want to make it. And I'm showing you guys it's not necessarily a waste. I definitely do a lot of layups. A lot more layups than the average 2K player does in NBA 2K25. I can't tell you guys how many times I've played Rec, I've played Park, and then people are just surprised. They're like, this looks different. I haven't seen that before. Nobody's using these layup styles in the game. There's so many of them. There's so many unique animations you can do with Euro spins, teardrops. You can see the teammate recognizes me. We're going into the random rec. Random rec is where having high driving layup on your build thrives. You can see dots me on the fast break. Go to the scoop right here. Could have been a dunk, but scoop works just as well. They end up hitting me last second.
That's him. I just had to see. I just had to see. I just had to see if he get busy at that corner. That's definitely him.
They could not tell if it was me or not.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's that nigga, Tonic. Yeah, that's that nigga.
And you can see, man, he ends up getting a strong contest right there. I'm not a big fan of the scoops. I feel like the scoops always get contested now. If you have a high driving layup, I would say 85 plus, you can definitely hit the moderates and the strongs at a pretty good rate. But my favorite type of layup is an open layup. Even if it doesn't look open, if I can get it to say open, that is what I'm going for. Which brings me back to the X button layup animations on this layup package. You never saw anybody do that in NBA 2K24. Everyone just did a teardrop every single time. But in NBA 2K25, if you're going to use the Devin Booker layup style, definitely use the X buttons. Use that teardrop whenever you got the right angle. I mean, obviously, it's not rocket science. If somebody's playing low, go for a teardrop. Check this out. I end up catching the ball at the top of the key, run into the right, go for a bit of a scoop, kind of Euro floaty scoop. I don't know how I got that animation to pop off. If the ball is in your right hand and you point the right stick to the right for the scoop, it's going to be that floating scoop animation, which does not seem very ideal, but right there, it seemed like it was the perfect opportunity to use it. Teammate's going to dot me right down the middle right here for a free dunk, and we are flooding this team. I mean, they got no chance. I end up scoring 40 points this game, and, you know, the nice mix of dunks, catch and shoots, you know, right here, I'm pretty much just running straight through my defender. I'm sure you guys have noticed, but backdoor cuts are kind of hard to guard in NBA 2K25. Even if you play it right, you might just get morphed through and the pass sends them through your body and they end up getting a nice animation. That's why you got to have standing dunk on your guard. You know, 40, 45 gets the job done, but if you can have, you know, 65, 70, my build has even higher than that. Every single time, even if they hit me late, the result is going to be the same. I'm going to get a dunk. Guards usually don't have great interior or block, so there's not a whole lot they can do about it except back up, and that's going to be an open shot. One more gameplay for you guys. You can see I'm going up against a GOAT Mask. I mean, he's been in the Maya career. He has the game down pat. And you can see he's starting off just sitting paint. I'm not going to allow it, man. I'm not going to shoot the ball. I'm trying to get some layup clips. End up doing a teardrop over his head. Get past him right here for the nice, fast X button layup. Once again, he's going to go to the paint. I'll show him that I can shoot if that's what he wants to see. Usually people just try to wait for you to miss until they get the ball. And they think they're just going to be able to score every time. In my experience, that does not happen very often right here. Little spin into the self-lob layup just to get some cool clip in the video right here. Once again, go to that teardrop. Now, I try to get the good animation. It does not pop off for me. That is the problem with it. Let me know what you guys think about the Devin Booker layup style. If you guys think it's worth the 87 driving layup. LeBron's a bit better, but I think this is the second best one for 87 driving layup. This is Tonic, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.